Hello everyone, welcome to another video on my channel. I am Marshall3498. My channel consists of motovlogs, rider advice, gear reviews that I currently own and have thoroughly tested, some scenic places that I've went to in my area, day trip rides, and several first ride videos of not only the current bike I'm riding, which is my 07 Yamaha C6, but a couple BMW bikes as well. And hopefully, if it all works out well, coming soon to my channel, I'm going to a Yamaha demo day, actually, as the day of filming this, tomorrow. If the weather holds out and doesn't rain, get to ride a couple new bikes from Yamaha, one of which I'm very interested in owning. But today's topic, what I'd like to talk about, is what type of motorcycle rider are you? You know, leave down the comments below if you're, feel free to share anything or put a link to maybe some of your trips in the description, in the comments. I myself, you know, I've, of course, you know, with family life and all that stuff, they come first as well, but, you know, you gotta go out and have some fun and enjoy stuff you really like to do. I mean, to take a trip on a motorcycle, expense-wise, you know, as long as your bike's in good running shape, is way cheaper than doing it in a car for the most part. And I feel like by taking a trip and going to see some scenic places like I like to do, you get so much more of a better feeling of where you're going and your surroundings, and you know, it's 360-degree open area to see and smell and just, you know, connect with being outside. I think a lot of people now don't do that. You know, when, yeah, it's true, you know, when you're in the car taking a trip and it's nasty outside, yeah, sure, that'd be a lot better than taking a bike. But when the weather's nice and like this, beautiful summertime, you know, 80 degrees, you know, not a cloud in the sky, you can't ask for anything better, in my opinion. But I myself, you know, I like to take a lot of scenic rides. Just, if nothing else, just take, you know, on the weekend or whatever, take just a couple hour ride, just enough to clear my head and kind of, you know, unplug, so to speak, and de-stress quite a bit, and just, you know, enjoy being outside. It's also, you know, my stress relief, as those of you who ride know, it is definitely that for sure. But I myself, you know, I would like to take really a really dedicated, like, you know, 500 miles a day motorcycle trip and really go somewhere like, you know, ride down to, you know, Florida Bike Week, even though, you know, it's kind of not my thing, but to do, you know, that's just a bunch of partying and stuff, and that's not me. But I would definitely like to go to Bike Week in Myrtle Beach, which is, I think by car is about 6.5, maybe 7 hours for me, and maybe I get me more touring focused bike and something a little better wind protection and better ergos. I just might do that next year. Don't really know what I want to do. There's so many choices in my area. You know, I could spend a couple days and do what I have wanted to do for a couple years now, and go on the Blue Ridge Parkway from my house, the first part to pick it up by Grandfather Mountain, and ride the other end of it all the way down to Cherokee, and then stay the night there is what my plans were. And then after that, the next day hit, you know, the Dragon and Moonshiners 28 that everybody raves about, and ride all that and ride Cherahela Skyway. And then probably stay another night, because that'd be another, you know, long 300 mile, maybe 350 mile day as well, just like the first day. And then turn around and the last day just wake up and ride home. You know, 100 miles from home, maybe 130, something like that. No big deal. But, you know, I myself, I'm kind of a fair weather rider. As long as it's not raining or snowing, I'm game to go anything. Anything above 35, 40 degrees, you know, I've got 4-season riding gear for the most part. So, at least for a couple hours, I can just go and ride around town on the weekend, even at some lower temperatures. I myself, the perfect temperature to me is really about 60, you know, low humidity, just barely cool, not hot at all. But, you know, riding in the summertime, that's part of it too. You know, you have to take the good with the bad. I don't mind riding in the summer. It's just it gets so hot, you almost get I think your brain almost gets like just tortured, and you lose focus, and you really have to pay attention and keep yourself hydrated and try to cool off and not let yourself get too hot, because on one of these things, although they are fun and they are a blast, that is one thing you do not want to do, is not have complete focus and attention of what's going on around you, because if you do, it can definitely leave you for a messed up day and end up waking up in the hospital with tubes going down your throat and stuff, and it doesn't sound like fun to me. But another thing, guys, what I'd like to tell you too is always wear all your motorcycle gear. I don't know if you're going around the corner to the store to, you know, pick up a few things just from the local gas station. But always wear all your motorcycle gear. You never know when the bad thing is going to happen. And statistically, they say most wrecks in general, not motorcycle related wrecks, but most wrecks in general happen closest to your home, because you know the road so well that you lose focus and don't pay attention as much. And so that's about all I got for this blog, guys. If you like to comment, please like, comment, and subscribe if you already done so, and give me a thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.